What is a sin and what isn't a sin can often be a pretty controversial topic because a lot of times people don't quite know what constitutes as a sin. However, there is two criteria that I like to judge sin with because it breaks it down to its most fundamental roots. The first criteria for sin is, does it deviate from God's original plan for humanity? Proverbs 16:25 says, "There are many ways that look right to a man, but they ultimately lead to death." And that's the case with these sins of where we think we know better than God. God is all good and all light, so anything He initially planned and designed is going to be the most benefit for you. But when we take that knowledge and then turn it away from Him, we are defying Him, and thus that leads to sin. As it says in the Bible, especially in the book of Romans, that the wages of sin is death. So when we defy God's creation and lead to sin, we are putting ourselves in a place to experience death. The other criteria is the degradation of a human being's worth and life. Whenever you take someone's value and then degrade it in any way, that is what considers it a sin. Some examples of this are lust. It's where you degrade a person to the pleasure of your own heart. Murder, of course, you degrade that person to thinking their life is not worth living anymore. Stealing, you think that person is less than you and that you can take from them. And a lot of other sins follow this similar route. It's when you look at somebody, think their value is either less than you or less than anything else, and you make an action based on that worth. And the reason I point out these two criteria is because I believe it can help all of us kind of discern what is sinful and what is not. Because in the end, we don't want to sin against each other, because afterward, especially if we have the Spirit, we're going to feel that conviction. And even though as humans we are cursed to sin every day, we do have a perfect Savior who will help take that away. And when you have the Spirit living within you, you will desire to sin less and ultimately lead a better life.